Hey folks, good morning. Welcome back to Canada's Boxing Channel. Hope everyone's doing well, and here we are. It's midweek, it's hump day. So for those of you who are working, you know, it'll be all on the easy slope from now on, shall we say. To boxing. There's a heavyweight boxer who doesn't actually get a lot of attention on this channel, which is surprising really, because he's still rated number 13 in the world and number 6 in the UK. And that's none other than the Bodysnatcher, Dillian Whyte. I'm not really sure why he doesn't get the attention on the channel that others have. Dillian Whyte's been around a long time. He's got a record of 31-3, losing to Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and Povetkin. So, you know, his losses have been to two of the elite and one also very good, a loss that was avenged in the case of Povetkin. And I don't really know why he hasn't sort of attracted more comments on the channel, but anyways, let's begin to redress that a little bit. He has said that he would like to make another run, possibly to accumulate in a championship fight. I think that's a little bit ambitious, to be perfectly honest. He's 37 years old, is Dillian. At his best, he was very, very good. Did come up short against the absolute elite of his generation, but very, very good. Very fast left hook. Very durable, a very good fighter. But my sense is that his heyday is well past. A couple of things have happened. I think his punch resistance isn't what it was. And this happens over time, of course, right? Partly it's age, partly it's, you know, there's only so many hits you've got in you kind of thing. So his punch resistance isn't what it was. And consequently, he's simply not able to take the incoming that at one time he could. He's lost some of his speed. So, you know, by that I mean his punch, when it lands, does not land with the velocity that it once landed. And so his offensive capacity is diminished as well. So we've got an older boxer whose offensive capacity is diminished and his defensive resilience has diminished. And so I think of Dillian as being, I won't say easy meat for people now, but Dillian is not the fighter that he once was. The fighter that got beat by AJ is long gone, as is, in my view, the fighter that got beat by Fury. His last few fights, Ebenezer Tete retired in 7, maybe. Christian Hammer retired. Jermaine Franklin, he got a majority decision against. Then he lost to Fury. Won Povetkin, lost Povetkin. He's fighting on Fabio Wardley's undercard at Portman Road against a TBA opponent. Now, I'm thinking that since the fight is coming up in a couple of weeks and we're still talking about a TBA opponent to get in the ring with Dillian, that we're not going to see a high-quality opponent. We're going to see some sort of tomato can that Dillian's going to knock over, another Ebenezer Tete, hopefully a shade younger. But anyhow, interesting, isn't it, that he's fighting on Fabio's undercard? Because, of course, he discovered and mentored and managed and brought along Fabio. So we've really got a case of the master being passed by the apprentice. Would that be fair to say? Interesting. It's not the first time in boxing history this has happened, and it's just interesting. And I think that Dillian and Fabio are still close. So it's nice to see that there's a home being made for Dillian on a Fabio Wardley undercard. There's seriously, there really is a lot of respect and affection, I think, between Fabio and Dillian. It's just interesting to see how it all plays out. So against Mr. TBA, oh, I hope it's George Fox. Wouldn't that be awesome? Ooh, come on, Dillian. No, anyhow, it won't be George Fox. Whoever Mr. TBA is, Dillian is going to be expected to walk through. But then where would Dillian go? So Dillian wins against Mr. TBA. I don't know. Is there any appetite for a Dillian and Chisora? Would that be a trilogy, or would that be number 4? Not a fight that excites me. Is there an opportunity for some up-and-comer to get in the ring with Dillian? Oh, of course there is, if the money's there. And Dillian might be a handful for somebody, based on his experience, etc. But I don't know. As much as Dillian says, he's back, he wants all the big fights, he's going to make a run. Yeah, he's a little long in the tooth and a little diminished from my perspective. But let me know what you think. Are you a Dillian Whyte fan? Does the Bodysnatcher have anything left in him? And if so, who would you like to see Dillian Whyte fight, assuming that he beats Mr. TBA? So let me know in the comment section of the video, and please like, please share, please subscribe. And I think I mentioned that not only am I going to have some guests on today, but next Monday, we're starting a new series, which will be very enlightening, all about coaching and training and everything to do with how to get yourself or, your son or something like that into a boxing ring, into good shape, and into a position where they can do well. So stay tuned, Canada's Boxing Channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. And wherever you are, have an awesome day. Thank you.